ahead of schedule for once, yes, to do the shoulders and hands focus for sat on a mat, making yoga accessible to everybody. With this series is just to show a sequence so you can give a bit of self-care, nice practice in the morning, wake up the body, or any time of the day that you want to go after specific areas of your body and give a little bit of extra attention. So remember, first thing is most important is seating posture. I'm here in Thunderbolt, which is on the knees and tops of the heels. If you don't find this comfortable, you've seen me mention in other videos, you can always fold the mat twice, right here at the knees, and then another time behind at the ankles. And this way you're actually sat then on top of 3 mats all at once, and you've got the extra cushion there for both areas, and it could be a little bit more comfortable. If that's not your thing, if you're looking perhaps to sit cross-legged, what I can suggest is with 2 cushions or 2 yoga blocks, depending on how you're situated for supplies at home. If you sit cross-legged, just if your hips don't open all the way, you don't get the knees down to the floor, make sure you have that contact there. Put those blocks just underneath, and you'll feel a lot more supported. You have better alignment of the spine, which means better breathing. And it's all about the breathing and the alignment to have a nice practice. So just 2 suggestions there. Again, seating posture is really key, important. I've got a whole separate video on that if you want to check it out on demand. But now we'll just begin. And first thing we'll do is just reaching up into the sky. Inhale, deep belly breathing today. Everything through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Stay here, cast the gaze, close the eyes. Just a moment of calm. Move the fingers a little bit, activating those hands, tickling the clouds. And now, capture those elbows in your hands, and let's do a little rotation here. Forward bend, so go over to your right side, down, exhaling, swinging around, coming up. And as you come up, inhale, up to the top, and then down to the other side again, exhale. So circles with the breath, just getting a bit of a forward bend here. Don't force or strain. Coming back up, inhale. A few more times, exhale. Inhale up. And again, exhale. And again, inhale. And now pause at the top, and let's go the other way. So exhale down, and around, coming up. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Keep going. Nice and slow. Exhale. Remember, don't rush. We're not counting even number of times we go with each side. Just giving ourselves a nice gentle practice here. And one moment, I'm just going to do something for the audio here. A little technical adjustment. Doesn't work. And there we go. Okay, perfect. So now, moving right along. We've done the forward bend. Now let's just do something here for the shoulders as per the title. So reaching up, landing the fingers on top of our shoulders here. Close your eyes, and you're going to make circles with the elbows. Nice big circles. And the way this works best is to synchronize it with the breath. So inhale as you come up to the top of your circle. Maybe slow it down. You don't want to go real fast here. Don't want to hyperventilate. Catching up to the motion with the breath. So going around, Again, big circles. Inhale up. As you go around on the top of the apex and down, exhale. And now, on to the top. And let's go back around the other way. Exhale down. Inhale up. A few more times, just on your own breath. Again, no rush or hurry. Okay, now opening your eyes, release the hands. And now one of my favorite ones for the shoulder, beyond just that one there, is very similar, but you're going to make the circles in front of you. So take the fingers, put the tips on your shoulder, cup underneath with your left hand on your right tricep, and again, circles. And again, synchronizing with the breath works really nicely, getting the oxygen in there where you need it. So close your eyes, slow it down. One more time around, pause at the top. And let's go the other way. So counterclockwise, opposite direction now. Again, big circles, moving that shoulder. And one last time, up and around. And release. So now we're going to do the same thing, opposite side. Always balance with yoga. So fingertips now on the left shoulder, right hand underneath the left tricep, and clockwise circles to start. Close your eyes and just add the breath, just like before. So coming up, inhale, down, exhale. Keep going at your own pace. And at the top of the next circle, just pause. And let's go the other way. Exhale down, coming up around, inhale. And now release, and there we go. Okay, so now let's do what's called threading the needle. So, sounds complicated, huh? But you take your left arm, for example, and just put it over to the right hand side without moving the back or anything, just as far as you can go. And then cup underneath the elbow, approximately, where the cusp is between the forearm and the bicep. And then just with your hands and fingers together, just pull that hand towards your forehead without forcing or straining. But this opens the shoulder from the side, and just staying here at a sustainable spot with a nice yogic breath can do quite a lot for the shoulders here. So just stay here, a few breaths. Maybe on an exhale, you want to bring your hand a little bit closer to your forehead, opening that shoulder a bit more. But just go with what feels good for you. There's no competition here with yourself or with anybody else. Just taking care of our bodies here. So that shoulder should be feeling nice. And now we release. And to the other side. So right arm now, over to the side. Again, without twisting the back or anything, just as far as it can go. Cupping underneath that elbow with the forearm and bicep area there. And pulling your hand towards you, just a little bit after with the bone there in the middle. And just pulling your hand towards you to open that shoulder there on the right. And see how that feels. Find a good sustainable spot. Stay here for a couple breaths. Remember all the breathing through the nose. Really fill the belly. And now maybe on an exhale, bring the hand a little bit closer to the forehead. And now relax, release. Let's just put those fingers out in front of us here. Move them a little bit. The piano player, shoulders. Let's do a little bit of fingers as per the topic of this particular sequence. So now we have our hands out in front of us, and let's just make a fist, clenching. So thumb inside, fingers around, and then extending back as far as you can. So now we'll add the breath. Close your eyes. Inhale, not too tight a fist, and then exhale, pushing those fingers all the way back, opening up the backs of the hands. And coming back, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale. And one more time. Exhale. And now something interesting with the fingers. Flicking. Yes, that's right. Just like your hands are wet, this is really good for getting circulation in the fingertips. So you've got your thumb there across the four fingers. And just like you have wet hands and you can't get a paper towel, just flick. So 10 times. And then to mix it up, let's flick at ourselves. So a splash of cold water to wake up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay, so we flicked. We've done a little bit of clenching. Let's do something here for the wrists. So I call this the zombie because you have your hands out in front like a zombie. And I'll just move here so that it shows a little bit better on the camera perhaps. But you want to have your fingers together. And this is for the wrist primarily. And you're just pulling up as far as you can and then down. And back to center. So let's add the breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Again, inhale. Exhale. A few more times on your own count. Okay, save the best one for last here. This again is for the hands. It's a little bit tricky, but not really. Maybe I'll just keep this camera angle because it looks like you can see a bit better what's happening. So you want to put the forefinger and the thumb together, and basically the top of the hand touching the whole time as you bend your elbows and bring your hands towards you. So just going around in circles, just concentrating, keeping the tops of the hands together and rolling forward. This is a nice one for the fingers, for the wrists. We did this in our aerial yoga training, aerial yoga school in Thailand. I think it's a nice one. So here to share it. Okay, now let's go back the other way. Of course, it's yoga. Got to do both sides. So now coming backwards, same movement, just starting with the pinky as it goes towards you and rotating forward. So a few more times here. One more. And now we're in perfect position to put our hands to our heart, say namaste. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed today's sequence, and I'll be back with more, putting something up on the schedule. And there'll also be a new class, belly on the mat. Yeah, try to keep the theme running here. So please subscribe to the Michael Sands Yoga, Skateboard, TRX, and Travel Experience channel, and hope to see you again soon. Have a great day.